Alright, so this is why I'm just about done with Apple products. I'm being 100% honest. My iPhone 6 was good. It was a good phone. It did well. And then it started to be slow and laggy. And I was like, what the fuck? And I went and I got an iPhone 10. It wasn't slow and it wasn't laggy, but the camera was like way too high def. So I was like, nah. But then I went back. I bought an iPhone 10 and I bought a Samsung. I bought the top notch, the Galaxy S9 or whatever. And the Galaxy S9's camera had filters on it, man. It wasn't true to life. It made you look pretty, but it wasn't real. The iPhone 10 was amazing. In fact, it can be very, very easily compared to the iPhone 10 acts like a Canon. Acts like a Canon camera. Perfect color, everything. Like, it's real life. But the Android is quite Sony when it comes right down to it. And it was probably one of the older Sonys, because the autofocus was dark. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the iPhone. And the color correction was a little comical. So if you've been using an Android for a long time, I would say this: you're probably not as pretty as you think you are. I almost kept the Android because it made me look way, way more handsome than the iPhone made me look. But don't get me wrong, I am a handsome dude, so I'm not super worried about it. But for those of you who are ugly and have skin problems, definitely get an Android, because the iPhone is going to be very real, very true to life. But let me just do some shit for you. Oh, you can't see that. Okay. So this is that shit that's pissing me off. I'm swiping up now. I don't have a home screen anymore. I don't have it. I'm pushing hard. I'm really swiping up right now. I am trying. Like my finger is pushing on this hard enough to break the phone. This is light. This is medium. Nope. This is hard enough to crack the screen. I'm hitting it so hard. Nothing. Let's refresh it. Nope, finally. We got it. We got it. What do we get? Do we get Ellie Goulding? That's all I want. All I want is Ellie Goulding. Your song instrumental. So this took me, I started this 5 minutes before I started filming this, and then now we're at 3:25. So this took me almost 10 minutes to recreate. I'm just gonna say I'm a little PO'd. Listen, I almost switched to Android. I'm not that important. I don't really matter. Like, I don't have that much influence. But I almost switched to Android because Apple's closed system was only ever justifiable because of Apple's innovations. We used Apple products because Apple knocked it out of the fucking park. And every year, we counted on Apple being so far above and beyond the competition that it was like, dude, what are you, stupid? Like, yeah, we're Apple guys. Like, how could you not be an Apple guy? But since Steve Jobs died, I've seen nothing but mediocre products out of Apple, and his closed system has been remarkably bad. And I'm just going to say it flat out. Final Cut Pro is an insult to editors everywhere. And anybody watching this video that is an editor is going to agree full-heartedly that iMovie 2005 was better than fucking Apple. Like iMovie 2005 was better than an iMovie 10. and maybe a lot of you millennials didn't know what that was, but I like basically Apple was like, oh yeah, fuck you, and then they created iMovie 10, and all that, like all Final Cut 10 was is they took a few features from the Pro software, and then they married it with iMovie, and iMovie was amazing until they did all the other bullshit. I'm just gonna say it flat out. Apple, if you don't fucking step up your game, iMovie sucks fucking balls. It sucked fucking balls since the update where you made like scrubbing mandatory. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? It used to just be magnetic timeline. It used to be a true amateur editing software, but you basically made iMovie suck so bad that nobody wants to use it, and then you made Final Cut 10, exactly what iMovie was. Like are you like you think we're that dumb? Like, you think I'm that dumb? Like, nobody's that dumb. People that are using Final Cut are stupid. They're kids that grew up with fucking, they want to be pro vloggers, they grew up with some film bullshit, but like, no serious editor will ever touch Apple again. And I'm just gonna be honest, this is the iPhone 10 right here in my hand, and I'm not fucking impressed, man. I'm really not. It's faster, but I wonder if it's faster because I bought it, which means that, oh, you made everything else faster. Nothing else about this phone that cost 3 times what the phone that I'm filming this with costs. Nothing about this phone is better other than the camera, which Sony already has a better camera and it's $400 cheaper. Nothing. And don't get me wrong, the home screen, all that shit, like you did some good innovations, but you didn't do Steve Jobs innovations, and that shit pisses me off. And you think you can get away with it, but you're not gonna get away with it, okay? You're not gonna get away with it. This phone is not worth $1,000. I gotta pee. I'm gonna go.